Former Prime Minister Theresa May really attacking Boris Johnson's premiership, and criticisms, I think, that the vast majority of Conservative supporters are certainly going to reject. Going to bring you all the very latest, guys, but please start off by hitting up that thumbs up button, hit subscribe and the bell so you don't miss the next video. Would really appreciate your support. Now, this is in the Daily Mail today with the on the front page, and really Theresa May with some ridiculous criticisms, in my opinion. Firstly, she seems to be very excited about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, saying, "I believe Britain has partners for positive action to make our world a safer place," saying that the arrival of President Biden provides Britain with a golden opportunity. I mean, you did have a golden opportunity, of course, when she was Prime Minister with President Trump, who had repeatedly spoken up in favour of a massive potential trade deal that didn't get done. So I certainly think there was a golden opportunity for a deal there that wasn't done. But she seems to think there is one with Biden, who has said nothing positive whatsoever from what I've seen about a trade deal with the UK. She says that with Donald Trump, I never knew what to expect. Well, of course, this is one of the things with Donald Trump. He didn't move in straight diplomatic lines that were predictable as Theresa May did, which is why the EU found it so easy to absolutely have their way in the Brexit negotiations. And Theresa May in her Daily Mail piece, as well as criticising Boris Johnson's premiership, repeatedly talks about global Britain, noting that outside the EU we are a player again in the World Trade Organization. Yes, we are. Something that she campaigned against, of course, in the 2016 referendum as a Remainer. Bit rich to talk about global Britain when you campaign for us to remain in the EU. But the two main bugbears seem to be two things. Again, I think the majority of the country, and especially Conservative supporters, are going to find ridiculous criticisms. She said we must lead up to our values, threatening to break international law by going back on a treaty we had just signed. And of course that relates to the EU negotiations, where Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, made it absolutely clear this country was effectively, the UK was facing threats from the EU, responded robustly, and of course Theresa May seemingly not liking that. Criticises abandoning the 0.7% international aid target, a target that I've always found absolutely ridiculous. I think it went up to about just £15 billion a year. Why on earth would you set this arbitrary figure? Foreign aid should be done on a case-by-case basis. Who needs what? For what reason? What does it cost? Are we getting value? Who does it help? Is it being spent properly? Not let's just spend 0.7% to make ourselves feel warm and fuzzy at night. Another disastrous policy. And amazing that a former Prime Minister can be so badly out of touch with the country. As YouGov found, 66% of Brits, especially given the tough economic circumstances we find ourselves in, 66% of Brits support the cut in foreign aid that Rishi Sunak put forward. Again, this is just a 0.5%, so we're still looking at about 10 billion quid a year. It's not exactly scrapped the whole lot. And 92% of Conservative supporters back that cut versus just 3% against it. It's amazing, isn't it, that someone who recently was the Prime Minister of this country can be so very badly out of touch. Someone who almost signed this country up to a horror show of a deal, lecturing and criticising Boris Johnson on things like foreign aid and dealing with the EU. I certainly hope this advice is completely and utterly ignored. Let me know what you make of this criticism from Theresa May in the comments below, guys. And as ever, if you've enjoyed this report, if you found it helpful and informative, please do give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you've hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching.